Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to the sixth episode of the Green Series. Today, as we promised, Alamin and I will be talking about the roles and responsibilities of a citizen. What is expected of a citizen? What is supposed to be of a citizen? Kindly do watch this, and I promise you we are going to educate you and bring you interesting things. Maybe things that you know, we may remind you, and other things that you don't, we will inform you. So, Alamin, tell me, what do you think a citizen should do? What do you think are the roles of a citizen? What do you think the Constitution has told a citizen to do?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be back here on the podcast of the Green Series. Uh, Thank you, Vidad, for the question about the roles and responsibilities of a citizen. You see, dear viewers, the roles and responsibilities of a citizen varies when it comes to country. Uh, when we talk of role, the basic meaning of it in simple terms, it means a character being assigned to you. So one can say that I resume the role of my mother, my father. So this is a character in which you just assign yourself to. So coming back to the roles of a citizen in a particular nation, and here we're talking about Nigeria, our country. So the roles of a citizen uh, consist of paying tax, obeying the laws of the country, attending a jury when invited. So these are basic roles of a citizen in a country. Like when we talk about paying tax, you see a lot of citizens not paying tax and still claim that the government is not doing them well in the country. You see a lot of citizens not obeying the laws of a country and still complaining that the government is not doing well with them. You don't expect the community or society to move forward without obeying the rules, without obeying the laws, without obeying what the government have put out there. Like for example, I can tell you that here in our community, I know of a lot of people that don't even pay tax. But when the staffs of, for example, let's say the electricity company, distribution company comes to ask them to pay their bills, they start complaining. So these are rules that we as citizens supposed to abide by, the laws, to pay tax and others. So about the responsibilities of a citizen, the responsibilities of a citizens are quite numerous in a country. So for me personally, I actually love defending the country. It's actually your responsibility to defend the country you live in. Unlike today, that you find many of our citizens that are bashing the country. I prefer to differ, and I beg to differ when I see people bashing Nigeria, destroying its honors, and saying all sort of negative things about the country. Pardon me, I'm not saying that the country is perfect. I'm not saying Nigeria is that country that you understand. I'm not saying Nigeria. Definitely, it has its flaws. It's still not yet where we want it to be as a nation. Defending the dignity of the country. So as a citizen, it's actually your responsibility to do that. You coming out to say that Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, does no good to the country. Yes, we ain't saying that the country is good. We ain't saying that the country is still is perfect, but definitely you have a role to play as a citizen. You have to defend its honor. You have to defend its dignity by being a patriotic citizen, by obeying the laws, by paying your taxes. This was what we mentioned initially. So, in addition, also, as a citizen, it's your responsibility to participate in the voting or political process. So I find a lot of youths, or I see a lot of youths saying that they don't think their vote will count. They don't think they need to participate in this because there are other numbers or a lot of numbers that are going to participate in this. Actually, my brother, my sister, you are wrong. Just think about yourself when it comes to this country. And what I mean here is you should think positively. You should think that by yourself alone, you can bring about change. So also, in addition, when we talk about the responsibilities of a citizen is acting in an orderly manner. So as a citizen, you are responsible to protect yourself also. Apart from the protection the government gives you, you are to protect yourself by acting in an orderly manner, protecting brotherhood and neighborhood. So all these are needed by a citizen to are needed as the responsibilities of a citizen. There are also disadvantages when you as a citizen don't act or don't own up to your roles and responsibilities. What are the disadvantages? Firstly, there will be no law and orderliness in the country or in the community you live by, because everybody wants to act and feels he doesn't owe the country an obligation. No, you owe this country an obligation, and for this country to move forward, you as a person need to act right. You as a person need to own up to your responsibilities. When we talk about the disadvantages, there will be no law and orderliness in the country. The country will be a place you will not love to live in. So there are a lot of disadvantages, but I'm here to tell you that with you in person, that we can all come together and make this country a great nation. So please be a good citizen, defend this country, and share the positive news out there about this country. This country is doing great, and it's also having its flaws and all other stuff that is dragging her back, but you can't deny that Nigeria has great people and it is doing great in other aspects. So please defend her dignity wherever you find yourself, and you have roles and responsibility to act on and to own as a citizen in this country. So do well to own up to your roles and responsibility as a citizen, and don't forget to subscribe. Like, subscribe, and support the host, support the Green Series, and make it a goal to reach where it wants to reach.
Now, thank you very much, Alamin, for highlighting some of the roles and responsibilities of a citizen. We all know that Nigeria has a lot of flaws, but then we are responsible for Nigeria, whatever it is. If we all play our part well, I'm assuring you that Nigeria will be great again. And it is still great, Sha, but it will be greater than the great you've ever imagined. So work towards the Nigeria of your dream, work for the effectiveness of your community, and think when you are acting of your kids available and unborn. Thank you very much. Goodbye.